Well, it's 11:08, Thursday, 17th of February, 2011. Southeast Asia trip, leaving. What about you, Emma? What do you have to say? Emma, what do you have to say? Emma. Emma.
I know.
Well, the whole thing.
Pretty exciting stuff. I mean, Max just got a box of coffee.
You did? What are you working on there, Reiner?
My physics lab for Mr. Buhner.
This is a pretty sweet airplane.
What do you think of the airplane so far? Are we doing okay?
This is awesome.
I like the
I've
pink.
never been on a plane like this.
What's your favorite part of the flight so far?
These wonderful things right here.
These wonderful things. It's the entertainment center. Alright! Loading up on our bus. Woohoo!
Meet you. Oh my God, she's wearing Justin Bieber. I love Justin Bieber. I thought Justin Bieber.
President. And Dr. Boquet and Helen and Joshua and all the St. Johnsbury Academy students. I'm very glad that you made it. Okay.
Yeah, but I want to be brief on it. Well, it's an honor for us to receive you guys, the future doctors of America, and also our existing Khmer doctor here. When you go to Laos, I want to send a word of inspiration for you guys. Of all the country you could choose, between all the poor countries in the world, but yet you chose Laos, and you want to focus on the Khmer.
Was it last school year when we had last school year, Dr. Sarath and I were on a trip to a place called Whale's Tail in New Hampshire. It's a water park, and we were sitting there on the thing as the last day it was open. It was a pretty cold day, not so many kids on the trip, and we got to talking about future plans and things we wanted to do. And I thought about, I always think about travel. I like to get as far away from home as I can and see as much as I possibly can. And John got to talking about places he had been and places he hadn't been back to in a long time, and it turned out that we had a common goal, which was to get to Southeast Asia. So, sitting around eating some pretty cheap hot dogs, we decided to make that happen, to go to Southeast Asia, and it worked out beautifully, and it has been working out beautifully. We managed to recruit a great group of students to show another place, another culture. We've been learning about the culture, and we're going in eyes wide open. We've lived it's been surreal. It doesn't, even though we're here in California, which is very far from northern Vermont, it's still only beginning to be real. So we're on our, as you said, I forget who said it, this is our last rehearsal before we make the big trip. But we'll make that big trip soon, and I think it's going to change us all.
And it's been really amazing the amount of support we've had from our community at school and the larger community of St. Johnsbury to be able to raise a lot of money through doing a lot of different fundraisers and to be able to bring that to all of the places, the schools and the hospitals and the clinics that we'll be visiting when we're over there in Laos. So thanks to all those people sort of back at home in Vermont that also helped make this possible.
So first of all, I would like to thank my best friend, Lucy and Tony, my uncle, another brother, and then Mark, who is the vice president of the association, all the Khmer member in California. That is Brian behind Mr. Seamon. He is a very handsome young He's Bosie's son. He just got accepted to college, and he's going to start next year. And next to him is Sandra. She's a Khmer genius. She's very, very smart. Yeah. So anyway, again, thank you very much for having us. And, I'm very happy that we get to see Khmer Lau American, how we live in the United States, so we can compare to the Khmer. So we all have to hold on to the string, the long string, and if you can hold on to the person next to you. Yeah. You can hold like this. Like a chain. Yeah, like a chain. Okay.
Okay, you will see in these flowers, you see the lights. You see the flowers. Flowers represent our hearts. Everybody has their own hearts.
I'm great with transitions. So, how do you enjoy them? So, this is good.
How are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it very much. I love the hot gel. The ceremony was great, and everybody's having a good time. It's nice.
That's good. Are you pumped?
I am pumped. I'm very pumped.
Are you pumped for the plane ride?
I am. I'm going to sleep and read. It's going to be very good.
Let's sing this for the Khmer. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go. Yeah. 9 o'clock at night.
Thank you for.
So where are we right now, Reiner?
We're in somewhere above China.
How long have we been on the plane for?
Oh, 15 hours, no big deal.
Have you enjoyed the flight?
I have. I slept on Eli and Haley.
Aww. Our flight path. Pretty cool. Did you have a good flight?
I did have a good flight. It was great.
Are you gonna wear that hat the entire trip?
Well, my mom would want me to, so I'm
really?
Yeah. Y'all rat bastards.
And we're now in China.
Yeah, Ngao Vietnam. Ngao is NGO. Do you know NGO? Non-government organization. Yeah.
When we were there, it was.
How is it, Emma?
There was nobody there.
What do you think about this?
And I want to get my feet cleaned by fish. I'm going to get my feet cleaned by fish. That's going to be so cool. I'm so pumped for
So what do we
the
think,
fish
kids?
feet.
What do we think?
They really know how to sell stuff.
Like
It's really cool.
I want to move to Cambodia.
If we don't get hit by a car, I would give my life.
Sunday the 20th. What do you think, kids?
Wait, what do they do? What do they do?
What do we
Like nibble, Max.
No, it's like crazy.
No, Max.
Come on, let's go. Do it. Let's go, Ava.
I can't do that.
No.
Don't step on him.
Max, deal. How is it, Max?
It's so weird.
That's funny. Oh, man, that was your foot.
I
pants are soaking.
Deep breath. It like tickles so bad. All right.
I don't think that.
Top prom. 21st February 2011. Having fun?
Yes, a lot of fun.
Having fun? Yep.
Holy cow.
This is so awesome. I give this a...
We have summer inside. We have some beautiful trees inside. Just follow me. I'm going to show you, please.
How was it? Good? Did you have a good lunch, everybody?
Yeah.
It's worse than last time.
It is?
So many. So many. But it's better.
Last time
it's worse, yeah, it's better.
How is it, Aretha? Don't spat. How is it, Alex? Oh wow, there are a lot of them in there. How are you? Look at that. So why are we up so early?
Because we're going to watch the sunrise
Where are we going to watch the sunrise?
at a temple.
Which one?
Angkor Wat.
Angkor Wat.
Yes.
p.m. Except the temple on the hill where the tourists can see the nice sunset. They close until...
I'm hungry. How you doing, Mr. Seaman?
I'm doing well. Pretty neat.
What?
Pretty neat, huh?
Many heads is to protect the Buddha from the rain, because to show up his power. Like in our temple architecture, the decoration with the head of the snake to protect. So we have three qualities: morality, wisdom, and meditations.
This is making me so hungry.
So what's going on, kids, right now?
All the lights just went out. Blackouts everywhere. We were in the shower. We were all in the shower. There's a murderer in the hotel.
Wow.
West of Vang, a 30-kilometer.
I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Okay, so can we get them?
If
we can, that's
okay.
Noi, noi. Noi, 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 noi.
Most of them are scarf. Scarf in the old day were used for the head scarf. We have to protect the sun when we go to the farm, and also used for the sash. And we have religious ceremony, and we making skirt and Angkor and table runner.
Hello. Sabadi.
Mr. Seaman?
Yeah?
There's no safety rails, are there?
Not really. I think you're okay. You're going about 2 miles an hour. Are you having fun over there, girls?
Oh yeah, I wasn't for sure. Started talking about elephant crash. Now I'm just freaking out. We'll have it together. We'll have it together.
Solid.
Yeah, he's 9 years old.
So what are we doing right now, Ray?
We are riding in a tuk-tuk right now. Tuk-tuk!
ไว้ขาดมันช่วยเหลือมันจะให้เงินวิสาชีพเสริมเป็นต้นว่าตัดนี้เสริมสวยเข้าไฟฟ้าแต่ว่าเครื่องมือยังบ่ทันครบระบบทันได้เปิดเนี่ยและส่วนหลาย
Vang Vieng Ethnic School, Friday, February 25th, 2011, Laos.
Yeah, do it. Britney Spears? Do it.
You guys know Britney Spears?
Justin Bieber? No.
Justin Bieber?
You know him?
I know.
Vang Vieng, Saturday the 26th of February. It started raining.
We're going like 5 miles an hour, it's okay.
Having fun? Where are we, kids?
In this awesome city. It's ridiculous. We're on the set of Lord of the Rings.
Everybody, put the head.
What is really real? How do we know that it's really real? Whatever we see, how do I know that that's real Emma? Or is it just in my imagination? Maybe I just have an imagination that Mr. Seaman is here, and all of you here, and maybe we are dreaming right now. How do we know that we are not dreaming? How do we know that what is really real? So, and he's the person in charge of the project.
Cliff divers, Laotian style.
We should have brought them slippers.
I know, well, hey, we were just talking about that.
See, that's how I was, John.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, oh, be careful. Oh no.
This one is not working properly either. No, it's dry.
Come on, Noah. Let's see it, Noah. Morning in the village.
But E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
Tonight.
What do you mean?
Vieng Junior High and high school.
Can we like organize a game of soccer?
Yeah.
Football.
Get them. Pull them out.
Okay. เพราะฉะนั้น speed หันแมนความยาวหานเวลาโอเคยามขึ้นพวกเจ้าเบิ่งดาวอันนี้พวกเจ้าเห็นว่ามีอันแสงมีดาวนั้นมันย้อนกราฟเดินมันจึงออกไปโอเคแสดงว่าตัดเส้นโดนเลยไปหน่อยไปที่ผมมีนะไปที่ตัดสนุก
This is a gift in memory of my grandfather, Dr. Howard Burchell.
ยิมของขวัญมันมรดกจากตาDr. Howard Burchell.
Is Haley over here? Where is
Yes.
she? Where is she?
I'm right
Oh,
here.
right there.
But I need it after you, the bag. Or if you get two, just give it to me.
Do you have the bag, Abby? Okay.
I'll make one too.
Okay, so 2 more. Wait.
Max is the chosen one. We do not love Mary. Good night. 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 Good night.
So we made our way through season 3.
Yeah, the young.
Oh,
Hello.
Mày lên em. Mày lên sao mày? Mày lên.
Ready? 3, go.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Whoop, whoop, jellyfish, 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 jellyfish. Nice.
Sốc đi nó bảo nữa. Mình lo này. Nó hay. Nó hay gì? Hay à? Mình. Cái sao? Go.
All right. So, no, but good not them.
Ai em ngồi
Đang sạch.
Mai em mình
Yep.
So did you do
They have that for like really cheap.
So the monks who live in Luang Prabang are not only monks of not local people, they're not local monks, but monks from all the province and from the village around Luang Prabang.
So that is Setatira.
Something like that. That's why the symbol of the teaching of Buddha is the wheel with 8 spokes.
do, but with the Buddha. Nope, you don't know the song. You don't know the song. So, put my hands.
Isn't that awesome?
Play my song, the butterflies fly away.
First of all, ขอบใจหลายๆที่ต้อนรับขนมเพราะขนมเป็นมาจาก
enjoying everything that we've seen and done in Laos. We count ourselves very lucky to have a broad experience visiting schools and medical clinics.
Is the population of Vientiane increasing, and is that having an impact on your ability to treat more?
He said that is the, you see that? That's where Ajahn Pan Ananto, who was a very, very famous Laotian monk. Yeah, that's
The yellow building?
yes, the yellow building.
That's your elementary school?
Yeah, that's our elementary school. And before we started, English motorcyclist, he was riding his motorcycle across the world and he stopped to visit us. Yeah. And I used to perform a lot at that auditorium with the old, classical music.
You perform?
Yes.
What did you do?
Wow, like in the Cambodians, restaurant. And up here is it's like business classes up there. And this is really like humanity, and science is down that way. Over there's like math, and up there's Laotian. The students have to clean their own classroom.
How's it feel, Doctor?
Too small.
So this is the auditorium where when we have guests, the bathroom used to be like right back there.
Is it all different?
It's still kind of similar, but when I was here, everything was so nice. The paint would be fresh, and the banana tree were not there. These trees were not as tall, and this is where, like after each in Laos, there's no. They don't give any toleration with anybody. Like, at the end of the semester, we would line up there, and then number one would go up and get a report card, and they would say it in front of everybody. And if you're the last one, you also have to come out. You know, so there's no consideration of prize or whatever. So everybody has to work very, very hard. You know, so yeah. So we used to, and then. Also, once a year, we would have like a Teacher's Day instead of like Father's Day or Christmas Day or something. We would all line in here and we would bring the flower, like big bouquet of flower from each class to give to the teacher. And teacher would be standing up there, and because we really respect teacher, because we believe that teachers like candles that burn itself to give light to the student. So like 20 years from now, I will still be at St. John's Bay Academy teaching chemistry. You guys will become famous chemists, or famous scientists, famous doctor, famous lawyer, or famous whatever, like Obama, right? But his teacher is still the same, so we give light to you. So that's how. So teacher it's a noble profession in So, but anyway, this was built by American for us. So over there is where we learn science. Okay, like there would be a chemistry lab and biology lab, and then over there, that's where engineering, and over here is agriculture. You know, so my friend Bosi, he decided to major in agriculture, so he would have his platform. And also in here is very interesting. They try to teach Laotians to become middle-class American. In other words, they taught us how to even take shower, you know, how to be like middle-class American. When we eat, we have to put table at a certain place. Home economy, is that what it's called? Yeah. So they teach us. So the first year, we had to go through all these things, like business, agriculture, home economy, engineering, science, and then after the second year, then we choose what subject we want to be. And I chose engineer because Suparnawong, the leader from the left, he was an engineer, and we believe that engineer is the backbone of the country. So I went to follow him. Not until I went to the refugee camp that I discovered that my love is medicine. Any questions? Am I talking too much?
No.
So anyway, I used to perform a lot in there.
What did you perform?
Musical instruments. Yeah.
What was your favorite?
You know, the one that I bought, and also can. And we would perform. And whenever we had guests or something like that, the school would put up like this great performance, and they would always say, and to get into this school, it was so hard. You had to take examination, and I was telling Josh that this the elementary school where we passed, we had to take out. It would be equivalent to more than SAT because you had to take entrance exam, the national entrance exam to go to high school.
So
because the highest education at the time was high school. And if you go to Phangum or that Lycée Vieng Chan, you are like, you know, when you're done, you would have a good job, you know. So when I took it, it was over 4,000 people, and they only took 250 students, and I was number 22. And Bosi, my best friend from Santa Ana, he was number 29. So we were the only two Khmer and another Laotian student from our district to get accepted into here.
So not everybody from your orphanage went here. Did anybody from your orphanage?
I think maybe one or two afterward, but not. That's why Bosi, when he's done, he instead of leaving, he stayed here because if anybody coming, no. Because you're laughing, I thought somebody's coming. Yeah. So anyway. So let's walk down that way and then we can go back. Okay? Do you have any questions? I really appreciate it. No sport. Here is just, it would be like a chapel for us. Yeah. So if there's any announcement, we would all run here. You know, we would line up according to our class.
So what are the lines for then?
Now they probably use it for badminton or something.
Yeah, looks like badminton.
Yeah. In that room back there, we used to practice so much. Yeah, they still keep the same. This is where I learned biology and chemistry. Okay.
Is it the same?
Yeah, it's still the same. But it was a gift from the United States for the Laotian.
Sorry. Was that your favorite class?
Yeah, I love science.
The door said electricity.
Oh, electricity, yeah, so it would be
physics.
Yeah. Alejandra, thank you.
You're welcome, doctor.
What number is it? 103. 101. So, this is my English class, 102. And we had this teacher from Japan teaching us, and somehow he found me to be interesting. He found me to be interesting. So by the end of the year, they select me to get a scholarship to study at the Lao American Association to study more English, so that I would be prepared to go to abroad to study in university. But because of the revolution there and everything, so I got thrown out of it. So I could go. But somehow that teacher, that Japanese teacher, he taught us English, and I remember he was this big, tall guy, and he just found me to be a very, very good student because I always sit in front, just like Maya, I guess. Work very, very hard, memorize everything. I used to even memorize like the whole chapter, and I would come, leave my book in front of his desk, and I would go like this and recite every word. And when he taught us blowing in the wind in there, he brought his guitar. I thought that was really neat, that teacher would bring guitar, you know. And so at Vang, I decided at that time you could either choose to be in French section, you know, French major or English major. In other words, that if you choose to study French, then you would continue your education in France, Canada, or in French-speaking country. But if you choose English, you would go to United States or or England and others, Australia. And I chose English because the first French I met, the first French people I met, they would force us to speak French, you know. They would never try to speak Lao, like they would force us to speak French. That's why some other school, when you enter the school, you had to learn math, everything, all subject in French. But this school wasn't, so I chose to go to take the exam to come here. But when I met American, like Peace Corps volunteer, when I say you remind me of Peace Corps volunteer, to me that is like a high compliment, you know. And the first thing American would do was to learn to speak Lao. And I thought that was something totally new, and that's why I wanted to be in English major, so that I could go to English-speaking country. And even though going to France, like very, very high status at that time. Yeah. So anyway, in here it just feel, and we would come for FISET, like right here. It feels so big at that time, but anyway, but now it seems so small. And over there is the electric company.
Was that there when you grew up?
It was there, but not that big. And, but along the side, I remember they raised chicken, and I remember seeing all these eggs, that they raised. Any questions, guys? Thank you very much for coming with me. I can't believe that you guys are here from St. John's Wood to be in front of my English class. Yeah. I hope that I can run into that teacher again. Somehow he, like some teacher, they just give you so much confidence in yourself, even though you might not be as good, but somehow they inspire you to be something. And he used to tell us that in the United States or in another country, it was so cold, and that's why I chose to be in a cold country, because it's like totally new for me, and somehow it just inspired me so much to be interested in Western civilization. And I used to ask him, he used to tell me that he and I used to talk about how come there is so much discovery in science, math, and everything in Western civilization, in Western world, but not in Asia. Although Asian has been, as we saw in Cambodia, they were able to build all these, huge, incredible temple, and yet the discovery of atoms, of all these things happened in Europe. I think it has to do a lot with religion and how they believe, because in Eastern civilizations that we were brought up to see things real, This is it, this is life, that's what Buddha taught, There's no heaven, earth, whatever, But then Christianity or Judaism, they teach that we are created by God. And I think that's why Westerners, they ask a lot of questions if there's God, like Charles Darwin. In the Bible there's only certain animal, but then when he went and explored, he discovered that there are more than the animal that could fit in Noah's boat, Am I bluffing?
No.
Yeah. And
I think
thanks.
Dr. Sarah,
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks. Let's go back and have dinner.
Dinner. It's too early for dinner.
Give it a set heart. Hurts real bad.
Okay, try it again, Mary.
Should I break it down more?
Yeah, do it again.
Alright. Mat. Ticks. Ticks.
So now the whole group, then they will say the whole group. Okay?
We all say it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ticks. Ticks.
Yay.
Black, She asked her mother.
Vieng Bandon. Okay?
Okay.
Really, really loud. Wow, hang, hang. Okay. Oh, dang, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hong Yin Bandon.
อาจารย์เท่าไรเลยหูหนวกไม่ได้ยินว่าไหมโอเคอาจารย์เท่าไรเลยหูหนวกไม่เห็นต่อว่าแห้งตัวนั้นเองโอเค 1, 2, 3 โอเค good 1, 2, 3 alright
Woo! Run! You gotta run, Heather! Go, Heather! Go! Oh.
Run to the bus. I'll do it. I'll sleep on my back. Want to piggyback ride? Yeah. You on my back? They have skirts.
They have skirts on.
Oh, we did with skirts. Yeah, I guess
ที่นั้นซื้อของแจกจากเพิ่นแล้วเพิ่นก็เขียนตัวอย่างแล้วมีแต่เฮ็ดตามที่เพิ่นเอาเฮ็ดที่เพิ่นเฮ็ดให้เด้อมันเป็นไงพ่อแม่ผสมซาบ้านโดนมันเป็นมาบ้านโดนเหนือคือว่าสุขสลาหลังนี้อะไรมันสร้างตั้งขึ้นในปี
gift from the village so everybody put money together to build this
ที่ว่ามีหมอมาครับใส่บริ
and like there was this person standing over her
and it just like turned away so fast that she couldn't make out the features, and then she heard footsteps, and then she turned on the light.
Destroyers, can you tell me what your record for today is? Killing one large plant, an ashtray, and then what did you just drop on the floor?
One of these.
Oh, you killed that.
I broke a glass at a restaurant. See, we're not the only ones.
Just one time. No, but
vọng vang lời sĩ từ bá sáu phố phường bốn phương hội tụ dạng danh sử sách nói giống tiên giờ.
Province, about 300 kilometers in south of Hanoi, and he studied in the center of Vietnam, finished high school, and then he worked on the transport. We found the communism. Communism, I think everybody knows something about it.
Đứa này tóc quá vào.
Abby. Just like East Burke, right?
Could you tell them to stop honking, please?
Yeah, I'll tell the 4 million scooters and like 2 million cars to stop honking.
Actually, it's only 600,000 cars.
Really? That makes sense. Yeah. Well, for a city this size, it's like nothing.
There's scooters everywhere.
What are we about to do, Peppy McPeppy?
We are about to get on a plane to go to China, and then we're going to go to LA, and then Boston, and then St. John.
Awesome. Are you excited for the trip? Bus ride from the Mazda Hotel to the Hanoi Airport. It is.
Trip, and thank you so much, Eric and Tom.
It's our job, and we have very good memories. Thank you very much again. Thank you very much. All the best.
Okay, let's get a big... How's that Starbucks treating you?
Do I have time to go get some frozen delicious? Do I have time to get fries?
Looks like it. Where are we now?
On our way home.
Well, like where on our way home?
On a bus.
On a bus. To the back.
So.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eli. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Speech. Speech.
I'm not doing a speech.
Max and Noah work together to make
I'd like to thank my parents. I love this. Yay! Oh, I'm sorry. Yay! I think so.
Remember, group picture, kids. Thank you. Change your attitude and change your socks. There you go.
Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Felt like we were there when you kept us right up to date on that stuff. Everything went all right?
It was great. It was really good.
Thank you so much. Felt like we were there.
And we're done.
I wish that I could be with you tonight, celebrate our successful Southeast Asian trip, and especially our with work. It was a dream come true to go back. Such a wonderful Miss Bieber and Mr. Seamon. The service work we had done had touched the life of so many children in Laos. I'm very proud of all of the students who went on the trip, and especially the wonderful to their parents, and thankful to their parents and the rest of Jonesville Academy for the generous donation and supplies, and most of all, the support of the trip. It was very special for me to be reunited with my sister and to show her how generous the St. John's Very community is and how thoughtful and open to new culture the students from the academies are. Again, regret that there were so many scheduling conflicts today. I hope you are having a wonderful dinner and together remembering our trip. We should all give Mr. Seamon a round of applause for capturing our trip on camera and blogging and updating parents. Let's also give Ms. Wilbur a round of applause for keeping us on track and on schedule, and for organizing our school and medical supplies. Lastly, give yourself and your parents a round of applause for everything you did to make this trip a success. What we did in Laos will be long remembered, and each of you will always remain in a special place in my heart. Thank you so much. Khop chai, cảm ơn, and good night.
Good night.
Good night, Doctor.
Good night.